Opportunity to look at the minutes.
Make a motion. Second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
The minutes pass. All righty. Brett, no, I've got the wrong one. Somebody help me out here. Oh, thank you.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Council.
Good afternoon, Brett.
Her hair's longer than his.
So this is a request to adopt a job classification for water, wastewater treatment plant, electronics technician senior. This is, what we're doing is adding a career progression step for the electronics technician. Currently, we do not anticipate, reclassifying anyone into that position, but we want to make it available so that they know as they progress through their career, that it's available. No new FTEs.
Okay.
I'll make a motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, that passes.
Okay, and the next one is a request to adopt a court referral monitoring specialist job classification. This will go along with a new program recently started in municipal court. In this position, it will not be any new FTEs similar to the next one or the previous one, but the employee that would be in this role would be responsible for doing monthly check-ins with clients and drug screens.
I'll make a motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank
All righty.
you.
All right, Ms. Stewart.
Good afternoon, Council.
It's not often that we have the two of you together on something.
No, it's a rare sighting. So this would be an ordinance to amend 10-13, which is the parking citation fines. This would be to increase obstructing traffic, loading zone, and overtime parking. All three were previously at $19. Obstructing traffic and loading zone would go to $104, and overtime parking to $25.
Okay. Any questions about raising these fees?
So the obstructing parking,
Go, yeah.
obstructing parking would be like people double park at these food places out here where the traffic can't get by on University coming that way or Fifth Street going west.
Right.
Will this include delivery trucks?
Is that right? Yeah.
Mr. Director, are we gonna be able to enforce that?
Yes, sir, we can when officers are driving through and seeing or somebody calls.
Okay.
And parking enforcement also writes these citations as
They can
well.
write those?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Those are
Yeah,
all
that's
within
great.
the city code, so it's not gonna be a traffic citation.
Okay. It's just a parking ticket.
Yes.
Not just a parking ticket, but yes.
$104.
Yeah. It would get my attention, just in case anybody wondered. Any other questions about this?
Make a motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, that
Thank you.
passes.
I'm back. So this is a request to update section 19-52 of municipal code. This relates to the pay for our police and fire pay plan. So currently, the mayor can authorize up to a step 9 in the pay plan. As we get ready for RSA conversion and we hope to attract more experienced officers and firefighters, this will allow us to increase the starting pay, not increase the starting pay, let me rephrase that, to offer a starting pay up to step 11 opposed to step 9, which is the highest that we can offer now with the mayor's authorization.
My suspicion is, Chief Director, my suspicion is once somebody's got 10 years someplace, it's slim the chance that they'd come here. I don't know, but they might.
Yeah, I think with RSA, it opens up a new door, because y'all are well aware right now they're not gonna come if they've got, that much time invested. We have talked to some people that are other agencies that are interested in coming over, that are higher up on their time with their department, and one of the things was they would lose money coming here, but with the lateral pay, it would help equal that out, because TPD does have a lot more opportunity to do different things that smaller departments do not have.
Right.
We're currently with Sarah's team right now finishing up a lateral transfer recruitment video So we hope to have that out soon and just take full effect of the lateral transfers that we hope we're gonna get once we go on our side.
And to clarify this, and we spoke, but if you're a supervisor at another department and you transfer here, you'd have to go through the same steps as anybody else.
Yes, sir. You start at the bottom. We do have with our lateral transfers, they go through our same use of force that somebody who's never been in law enforcement goes through. They have to pass those tests. They come to our training. Our training is currently 4 weeks for phase 1, 2, and 3. And after that, they go to a secondary 4th phase that is 2 weeks. Sometimes, especially if somebody's local, if they were at the sheriff's office or UA and they're a little more advanced of an officer, there is an abbreviated training period, but it is still 10 weeks of training, and they have to be passed on by their FTO. So it doesn't matter who you are. When you come in, you have to meet our standards and learn our policies, and we have to make sure that you're policing the way that we want you to police.
But it wouldn't take the normal year.
No, it's much quicker.
Questions?
Can-
Sure.
Can you walk me through it? So this will allow the mayor to start somebody at 11 instead of 9?
Instead of 9. So currently
Can
the
you
way.
walk me through how that would work?
Yes, sir. So currently, the way the code is written, the mayor can authorize up to a step 9 starting pay in the public safety pay plan, and up to step 12 in the non-public safety pay plan. So if we hire someone, their lateral transfer, we look
So
at,
somebody comes from UA or who?
Right. right, and they're certified, we will look at their years of experience, and based on the years of experience, we will offer an additional pay as a starting salary based on how many years they have been a certified officer.
Numerically, where are those 11 and 9s?
Okay, so step 9, hold on, I have it. Step 9 is $70,280.50. So we would increase it to step 11, which is $73,838.44. So we could offer up to that.
Another question, just out of curiosity, if someone moves in here, transfers here from out of state, do they have to go to the academy, or
They have to go to a 2-week refresher to learn our state laws and make sure, and that's only if APOS is good with it. It depends on their experience. If APOS allows them to go to the 2-week refresher, or if they got to go through the full academy. But they would go through our same FTO program to make sure they have the training that we require.
because our policies and procedures are gonna be different than
Yes, sir.
so many places. Okay, any other questions?
You make the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Hi.
We'll let you take Zach's place.
I appreciate that because he is of the plague right now. So
I'm proud he didn't come.
I am glad that the plague is not in my office. So what Mr. Pons was going to be bringing you and what I'm bringing you this afternoon are some zoning code updates that have been through the Planning and Zoning Commission with unanimous recommendation at the November meeting. And now council, they're in front of you to pass on to the full council if you so choose. So just as a quick reminder, of course, y'all blessed us with the brand new zoning ordinance in December of 2024. We began implementing that new zoning ordinance in January of 2025. And we have had this continuous feedback loop, and we've been so thankful for that feedback loop from those who are designing under it, our architects, our engineers, the home builders, the folks from the EDA. And we have been keeping tabs on little things that aren't quite working the way we thought they would. And so, of course, y'all remember we've had 2 updates so far within the zoning ordinance. We talked about drive-throughs back in May of 25, and then we updated regarding townhomes in June. So this update is far more comprehensive. It touches 53 total sections of the zoning ordinance, but mostly with clarifications and revisions. So we reached out to the stakeholder groups back in October, bounced all the recommended changes off of them at the time. Nobody came to the Planning and Zoning Commission in opposition to any of those changes. We've resent the the proposed changes to them ahead of today's meeting. And y'all can see on pages 11 through 15 of your packets, you'll have those overview sheets, what's changing just quickly, and then all of the red line text follows in the rest of your packet.
But so far, nobody has complained about
No,
any
sir,
of
and
these?
they've been very positive with, hey, thank you for noticing that. Thank you for getting that changed.
Any questions? Sure.
Hey, Zach called me,
Last week sometime?
yeah,
Yeah.
and I appreciate it. And what I had asked is if there were any changes of substance. I realize it's somewhat subjective.
Sure.
But if he would brief this committee on he said it was a handful.
Handful things of substance, sure. Okay. Well, this is going to be my subjective thoughts on what's substantive or not. So you've got a couple of areas where we just completely left out the membership in terms of office for the Zoning Board of Adjustment. That needs to go back into the zoning ordinance. It got forgotten completely. For convenience stores, Mr. Eatman, I know you've come across this with the convenience store that's in downtown right now. Right now they are age restricting of substance. We want to say that in the definition of a convenience store that there's no age restriction to enter the premises. That'll help clean up that issue that Mr. Eatman's having right now. Yeah. Continuing on through that, areas annexed into the city as they come into the city. If they are in the lake area, within the immediate buffer of the lake, you know things come in as that base zoning SFR1, but you saw, it's been a couple months ago, Grant McCabe had a piece of property that was on the lake that had to rezone from SFR1 to lake residential instead, when it should have just come in as lake residential. We want to make that clarification happen so it's one less step for folks. We also are making sure to clarify that conflicts between the Historic Preservation Commission and the standards of zoning, that the HPC's rules and their design regulations or their design guidelines rule first. We provided some clarity.
I'm sorry, could you walk me through that one, please?
So in the old zoning ordinance, when there's a conflict between the zoning ordinance and the Historic Preservation Commission's design guidelines, the HPC's design guidelines are they're gonna win. So something with a setback, especially because the positioning of a building or something along those lines. If the design guidelines say that, let's take Guildswood for example. Guildswood has a very deep front yard setback. We want Guildswood to continue to be maintained the way that it is, and so those design guidelines are going to win over zoning.
Okay. Help me out here. That's a good thing for HPC, right?
100%. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's a good thing. We want to provide some clarity regarding non-conforming uses. That term discontinued refers to the actual non-use of a property, regardless of any intention of the property owner to resume such use as a later date. That provides a lot of good clarity for Mr. Pons in his office.
What's an application of that?
Somebody closes for a little bit and they say, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm a tobacco store next to another tobacco store, and they close their doors and they say, but I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Their intent may be to do so, but if they don't come back within those 6 months, that use is considered null and void.
Would that apply to residences in the historic district that are grandfathered for more than 3 non-related? But right now, if they break that usage for 6 months, correct?
Yes, sir.
They forfeit the grandfather.
Yes, sir. That's a great example.
Does that stay valid?
Yes, sir. So, any other questions, y'all?
Anything else? All righty. Do we have a motion?
I make a motion.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
That passes. Thank you, Ms. Cross. All right. Would anything from the committee, y'all have anything to add this afternoon? All right.